We are going nowhere. They are part of us and we are part of them. We must live with them.
This is the statement that is practically breaking the internet in northern Nigeria this morning. Just as we are digesting the news of US airstrikes and the rumored death of Turji Bello, Sheikh Ahmad Gumi has come out with a declaration that is as bold as it is controversial. He has looked the federal government and the American partners in the eye and said point blank, herdsmen are going nowhere, they are part of us. You have to understand the gravity of this moment. We are in a situation where the United States military, under the direct order of President Donald Trump, is dropping bombs in our forests to eliminate what they call terrorists. But Sheikh Gumi, the respected and often controversial Islamic cleric based in Kaduna, is effectively drawing a line in the sand. He's telling the world that you cannot simply bomb these people into extinction because they are woven into the very fabric of our society. The headline you saw is not just a random comment. It is a direct challenge to the current military strategy. According to reports circulating this week, Gumi's stance is that the military approach, especially one led by foreign powers, is doomed to fail because it ignores the social reality of the North. He argues that the people being branded as terrorists and bandits are at their core herdsmen who have been pushed to the brink. In his view, they are Nigerians, they are neighbors, and they are part of us. This sentiment aligns perfectly with the warnings he has been issuing throughout November and December 2025. Just last month, Gumi was on record warning that US interference will worsen Nigeria's security. He has been consistent in arguing that bringing in the Americans is like pouring petrol on a fire. Now, let's dig deeper into his logic. Gumi is essentially saying that you cannot surgically remove the herdsmen from northern Nigeria without destroying the region itself. He believes that the solution isn't Tomahawk missiles or Reaper drones. It is dialogue, integration, and understanding. He has previously warned Nigerians against expecting the total elimination of terrorism by the government through force alone. To him, the bandits are not an alien invasion force. They are disgruntled locals. And because they are part of us, he believes the government should be talking to them, not inviting Donald Trump to kill them. But here is where the story gets really heated. Many Nigerians are asking, Sheikh, are you defending criminals? When you see the devastation in places like Zamfara and Sokoto, it is hard for the average victim to accept that their tormentors are part of them. Yet, Gumi insists on this narrative of unity. In a related statement he made in late November, he emphasized that he wants to preserve Nigeria's unity and that foreign interventions threaten that unity. He fears that if we allow the US to turn our forests into a war zone, we are going to radicalize an entire generation of herdsmen who will see themselves as fighting a war for their survival against foreign invaders. I want to pause here for a second because this is a deep philosophical clash. On one side, you have the Department of War approach, identify the threat and destroy it with overwhelming force. On the other, you have Gumi's social integration approach, accept that these people are here to stay and find a way to live with them. Which side do you fall on? Do you think Gumi is making sense or is he being an apologist for terror? I really want to see your thoughts in the comment section. This topic usually divides opinion sharply. And please, if you are enjoying this breakdown of the unfolding crisis, smash that like button right now. It really helps the channel grow. If you haven't subscribed yet, please click that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss the next update. The timing of Gumi's statement is also critical. Remember, we just discussed the panic in Offa and the rumored killing of Turji Bello. By saying herdsmen are going nowhere, Gumi might be signaling to the bandits that they still have a voice defending them. It could be an attempt to prevent them from feeling completely cornered. If they hear a respected cleric saying they are part of us, maybe, just maybe, it keeps the door open for the negotiation Gumi loves to champion. We also have to look at the tension between Gumi and the federal government. The Tinubu administration has clearly pivoted towards a hardline military solution, evidenced by the partnership with the US. Gumi's rhetoric is becoming increasingly isolated from official policy. Back in early November, when Trump first made threats about airstrikes, Gumi was one of the first to respond, cautioning that we have to be very careful with America. He warned that we are walking into a trap. Now that the bombs are falling, he's essentially saying, "I told you so," and doubling down on his defense of the local population, including the herdsmen. The big question now is, how will the government react to this? Will they see Gumi's statement as undermining the morale of the troops? Will they accuse him of sympathizing with the enemy? Or will they ignore him and continue the airstrikes? The "herdsmen are going nowhere" comment is likely to resonate with a specific constituency in the north who feel persecuted by the sweeping military operations. It frames the conflict not as state versus terrorists, but foreigners versus our people. That is a dangerous narrative if it takes hold. So as we wrap up, we are left with a stark choice. The missiles are flying and the cleric is preaching. One says eliminate them, the other says they are us. The coming days will determine which philosophy wins. Will the US firepower break the bandits, or will Gumi's prediction come true that they are going nowhere and will remain a permanent and thorny part of our reality?